It's gonna.
We're live.
We're live.
Good morning, everyone. It is the 8th of January, 2026. And I'm Dr. Nelson coming to you from Central Florida. Dr. Kiltz is
I'm in
in
Syracuse, New York, snow country.
and
Where are we?
Alia is near the equator.
We got
Please-
George, Libya.
Please
Go
put
ahead.
in the chat where you're watching from. Go ahead, Dr. Kiltz. Do your thing.
No, just recognizing all of that are showing up this morning early. Thank you, or late, depending on where you are in this world. And again, this is a conversation. It's not polished, is it, Dr. Nelson?
No.
What's the gift today?
Why don't we give away that hat that you're wearing, or a copy of it?
And
KMT
questions, comments, all those things. And we got the 7th. We have our Tampa meetup. If you're not a carnivore and you're just carnivore curious, show up. And then with the evening of the 6th, we're going to do a 4 to 7 meetup at the house for 50 of our best friends that it's a contribution to the meet. What are we charging? $50, $75, $100?
Well, the VIP ticket is a total of what, Alia?
$250 for both days, or $150 for Saturday. We're not selling Friday and Saturday different. You either get Friday and Saturday, or you get Saturday. So that's what we're doing.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right. We want you to show up. Be there.
We do.
And,
so
and,
fun.
and eating meat is a crazy idea, isn't it? This is crazy.
It is.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Right? I gave a talk at the Sarasota Yacht Club yesterday to about 25, 30 of my best friends. It was the men's luncheon monthly, and I was invited to share about carnivore, and it was a great conversation. A lot of good questions, and
Awesome.
Give us a summary of what you said.
Eat meat, be the master. Although really what I broke it down to is that if you're sick and having problems, carnivore is the best therapeutic modality, along with fasting and faith, by the way. But it is true, we don't really know which is the diet that we're all going to live the best and longest. Really inspired by Kennedy and others sharing the new food pyramid upside down, which includes saturated fats like red meat and eggs and butter, which was great. But we have some long ways to go, I think, in healing our brothers and sisters. But whole foods.
It was certainly very interesting taking a look at the new pyramid. I did go through the 10-page document already. I'm sure there were people on whatever committee there was trying to push even for more changes, but it's still quite a difference from what we had.
Correct.
Don't you think?
Much better. And I think, obviously we're including all the farmers, all the ranchers, whole foods. I always say, if you eat the plants, cook them well, add the fat, eat less frequently. That's my 2 cents. Peter is asking, and I know you did that. And again, a friend of mine said, hey, there was a wine tasting gathering and later that evening, and a bunch of people from the yacht club were there, and we're talking up the talk, which again, I'm not telling everyone to be a carnivore. And it was controversial. That was the good part about it. There was some good controversy there. And I said, I'm not here to fit in. We're not here to fit in, are we, team? We're here to be a little bit. And that's why Dr. Dr. Nelson was commenting, I'm sending out some of my posts and blogs that I'm creating through Speechify. They're not polished, they're rough. And AI helps me generate them with my parameters and my guidance. It's my white space to throw some mud also, which is kind of fun. We're here to have fun in this journey of creativity and make a mess of things. I think we've done that a little bit, haven't we?
It's okay. It's a good thing.
But I think maybe we need to recreate that guideline, the guideline, and focus on the fatty meats and stuff at the top, and maybe the fruits and vegetables kind of fall down below.
And everybody might need to be in a different place within this pyramid, because some are more sicker than others, and sometimes we are approaching this from a reversal perspective, not necessarily what will be the diet that most people can do without problems. So if you're very sick, you might need to be restricting towards one of those sections in the pyramid.
Well, that was my comment to the group yesterday, is that one is, if you're sick, fatty meat, faith and fasting are really the direction you should go, because the poisons in ribeye steak are like zero. But faith and fasting first, the fatty meat, raw to rare, in my opinion, and focus on the fat. And then once you're better, okay, I want to add some French fries dipped in duck grease, mayonnaise, or in sour cream with the grease from the steak poured all over it. I had this amazing ribeye last night with all this great grease that I just poured all over the steak. Oh, so good. And salt. So good.
Fatty I posted a link to one of the, you're going to find it in a couple of websites, but they have a website called realfood.gov. And a lot of information there behind what the guidelines
are. And I think that partly this is why it's Keto Meat Tribe, KMT, Keto Meat Tribe.
I love
it. And it's because we want to include everyone, our vegan friends, our carnivore friends, and everyone in between is welcome in KMT, right? And Rick will eat the iguanas, and all of a French fry from time to time.
Nice.
What's going on in can? Yeah, it's like all the boxed, bagged, and canned foods that we've been guided to, right? Federal government guidelines will make. Why don't we hit that question by Peter?
Okay, good. Let's do it. Do you use
by the way, there was no Fruit Loops in the pyramid.
Or McDonald's. Do you think the changes in the federal government food guidelines will make a big difference? Will people change how they eat if they are still addicted to carbs, sugar, carbs, processed foods?
Everyone's going to throw away the boxes, the bags, and the cans today, and they're going to go right to they stop and get their fresh fruits and vegetables. They hit the eggs, meat, cream section, and butter, and then they head over to Rick and Peter's house.
I love it.
And George.
So things is, and we didn't go to bed last night and this morning where all of a sudden everybody eating this pyramid. But if you look back at history and remember the very transcendental guidelines in 1977, you look at the next 10 years, things did slowly start changing for the worse, because you can almost pinpoint a change in the incidence of people with diabetes and prediabetes and obesity and a bunch of other chronic problems as a result of the recommendations that came with those 77 guidelines.
The point is that like public schools and doctors will start listening to this.
Of course, because then you have what's called in negotiation, or when you're arguing, debating with someone, they appeal to authority. Now everybody can say, well, look at the government guidelines, right? So it's not only me saying it. Now we have these guidelines.
Authority again. Can you show that one more time, Dr. Nelson?
I'll pull it up.
Alia?
Yeah.
So school lunch programs and assistance programs and the military. The military are fed a terrible diet.
So we can circle the upper left.
Yes.
And we have something to choose from here, which is really nice. Salmon, steak, cheese, butter, eggs, cream. Okay, a turkey or chicken from time to time.
Ground beef in there.
Yep, and we'll save the asparagus or the broccoli, carrots, and lettuce for.
And some people eat some of that stuff in small amounts sometimes, and some people have from the very bottom an occasional bread or other things that I no longer have.
Let's see. How long do you think it will take to change the hospital foods?
Well,
I hope that's done rather quickly.
Yeah.
My friend who had a stroke recently, diabetic, and everything that they were feeding her was, it seemed to be food to make you worse and raise your blood sugars. And she never needed, or she doesn't use insulin, but she was getting insulin regularly.
Yeah, the hospitals. The question is, do hospitals feed humans healthy food?
Not really.
They feed them high sugar content food and then give them insulin, statins, metformin, antidepressants,
and very low fat or no fat.
Really is fat is the fuel and the building blocks of their bodies. Sugar is not energy ever. This is the crazy one, right? Yeah, our nursing homes. We're all getting ready. We're getting ready for our nursing care facilities.
I don't think you're ever going to be there, Dr. Kiltz, but there are people there, and this was hopefully help change their diet.
Yeah.
Well,
there is someone who has many assisted living facilities. I don't know if we've have had him.
Oh, from Arizona, I think, right?
With us, but it's a very interesting concept. Many people improving at a late stage in age, improving their cognitive function in particular.
Wow. Give me the information on that person and I will reach out to them.
Yeah, we need to feed people fresh meats and cheese and if you're going to use and fish and eggs and bacon, why don't we do that experiment? Let's do only carnivore for the month in all the healthcare facilities, and let's just see what happens. Right? Let's make it plant-free months. The industrial plants are killing us, right?
Yeah.
Simple as, yeah, hospitals are a great place to fast. I mean, really, they don't even practice. 3 meals, 3 snacks, insulin, statins, and like, I mean, what percentage of people are on antidepressants in this world?
A very large percent.
And it's very difficult to get off these things once you're on them, right? Like
Yes.
tobacco and alcohol and caffeine.
Mhm.
All those things are difficult.
All righty. Do we have any questions or comments about anything else?
Yeah, we have, same subject, but here we go. So, Dr. Kiltz, how did the talk go at the yacht club? Do you think they listened? You kind of answered this, but if you want to go deeper into it, will any of them consider changing?
Well, I got a lot of good questions. People hang around and ask me questions afterwards. I think it was well received. Just a conversation. Hey, what if I'm not feeling great? But it was really a great group of people, wherever you are, great people. And we're sharing stories. And the stories are powerful. But yeah, it was really great. I gave them all the Kiltz Keto Carnivore Guide, also one of our health digests. And I didn't show slides. I just talked.
Awesome.
It was good.
You're great at that.
I scared them.
Crazy Chicky, thank you so much for your super chat. My quality of life, New York Mike, my quality of life improved 100% on carnivore. The reason I'm here. Awesome, Mike.
I mean, we're lions. That was the question really was, are we lions or sheep? Do you want to be a lion? Eat like a lion. You want to be a domesticated sheep? Go at it. But it's really hard to believe this one. And Dr. Nelson, do you believe that eating primarily a carnivore lifestyle is sustainable for life?
I think so. I'm going to spend the next 50 years trying to prove it.
Great. I'm happy with that. Esparza 87. Don't you think the new food guidelines is a step in the right direction?
I think we answer that.
Yeah, I think we answer
that. Again, it's they put in our food group as the top of it, right?
Yeah.
They turned it upside down. 60 to 70% of adults take prescription medications.
Crazy.
90% of those 65 plus, and 95% of those over 65. What's the number one medication? Is it statins? Statins. GLPs. That's going to be our new, like everyone should be on a GLP-1 versus just love your body, go on carnivore, and join the Keto Mighty Tribe.
It does say AI says statins is the number one drug in the US. Let's see, Chuck. We hear so many whose blood pressure normalized. Why can't I get mine down? Not worried about it, but it's 160, 101. That's not good. I think Chuck is the guy that's on the night shift. I don't know if that has something to do with it.
You know how I get my blood pressure down?
How?
I put the blood pressure cuff down. I stopped measuring. I started meditating to visualize a perfect blood pressure. I have white coat syndrome. It's like every time you go to measure something, like when I go to the airport and walk through the security area, my heart always races a little bit, thinking I'm about to be busted and arrested or something. And so it's natural, like even you get your blood drawn or you go to the doctor, my heart races. So you know how I fix that? I don't go.
Yeah. By the way, I've been patted down about 7 times last year because I was carrying salt, Kiltz electrolytes, They took some beef tallow from me because it was more than 3 ounces. I mean, all kinds of.
But
Uh,
but
Unfortunately, it also one time was because I had 2 pocket knives. I forgot to put them away.
Let's see. Um, Oh, we talked about that. The food hospital food. All right, we're done with the questions.
well, there's comments there too, right? And I think the one who steers self-government is steering your own mind and life. I mean, ultimately, it is interesting to see these guidelines, but they're domesticating rules for the masses where we're not domesticated animals, we're wild type, and eating meat keeps us feeling that way, right? And that's really what we're all here for, the master's way.
That's right. Dr. Kiltz, do you have a daily inspiration?
Do I have a daily inspiration? Yeah, but I don't. I gotta find where I've got it. And I'm working on the Kiltz of the Christ Carnivore, almost done, and getting that out is like finally. But I found a new path, a new energy to help get that finished. So
Awesome.
soon.
Any
What are you
good
guys
news in
reading
the-
these days? Any
Any
good books?
any news on the front of trying to republish Christ-based teachings?
I'm working on it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna publish it. But again, I'm giving it away. I just want to make it so you can download it and read it. We've tried the family isn't, they don't care. They're not responding. And so I guess the question is, if we say, let's just give it away.
Don't the rights expire at some point? How long?
70 years, I think.
Oh,
So I don't know, but they're not technically expired yet. But you could buy the book used from Amazon and Thrifty Books for $70. And so I don't know, but yeah, we're working on the new version. You know, oh, by the way, I think we can do an invitation to see if anyone wants to come in and comment about just send it out there about the new guidelines and what they think is going on, right?
Yep.
I'm just kind of tapping on let's see, Joan Lee was in the hospital last summer surgery. I brought my own food, egg yolks, omelets, chuck roast. We should be feeding our brothers and sisters everywhere this craziness, right?
Yeah,
for sure. Let's see. Dementia in a nursing home, and the food is garbage, small pieces of meat, and a plate full of carbs, right? And the meat is lean, overcooked,
right.
And keto rock stars. Thank you. You know, it really is. It's the food that we're feeding our children from birth to death is our killer. And that's kind of what this mission of sharing these stories, that's why we do the meetups. That's why we write the blogs and do all those things. For sure. I think.
So I'm trying to find Lisa's question. There was no QQQ in front of it, but any comments about my cholesterol 458? I need to find the other stuff.
Cholesterol science is all made up. It's scientism. This is what we know. So it isn't. It's all created to sell statins.
EMA guidelines on cholesterol.
Oh, was
what?
Dr. Nelson, do you have something about cholesterol?
No. I was about to comment on Thomas, Target Prime Rib. His blood sugar this morning is 104. He's about to have picanha. Mine is 86 right now.
Mine is, I don't know. I don't care. Although I measured, I got my things and I've done it before. When I did my 15-day fast, my insulin was under 1. My glucose was 45 to 65. I still did my walking, weights, flying, surgeries, work, and getting yelled at.
We're pretty good at that.
What does Julia have to say? Hoping regular doctors point patients to new recommendations. At least there can be a meat discussion, although my pyramid is in the upper left side, all of ours, right?
Yeah.
The baby's diet: bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day. The baby's diet.
The baby's diet. Let's see. Seems like carnivore curious that are self-sabotaged and called crazy by friends and family will have more confidence to try it. Possibly.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's a big one. Wow, meat is there. What if we ate meat and we didn't eat anything else? Bananas, really?
Yeah.
Dr. Nelson, what was the last banana you had?
Oh, definitely years and years. Like that was one of the things, probably, I don't know, 20 years maybe.
I does not wait. She just puts people around the stage.
No prep.
So I had to show you something about the new pyramid.
Because
Tell
you
us.
have the school system.
No, yeah, right. That pyramid has not changed yet in the school system. But
Are you in the
guys
witness
seen-
protection program?
I just woke up. I gotta feed the cats. So if you go to the website, and I'll share the screen, Alia, so you can. I don't know if it's gonna work.
You
No,
want
I
to
got
send
it.
the link on WhatsApp? Okay.
So no, I got it. Do you see my screen on the stage?
Let's see. Here we go.
Okay.
You guys see it? So if you go to realfood.gov and you scroll all the way down to the pyramid, look at which foods appear first as you reveal the new pyramid. And this is not done by accident. I'm telling you right now. So as I scroll up, the first things that appear is the steak, the cheese, the ground beef, and the egg. And then as you scroll up a little bit more, the chicken, the salmon, the shrimp, the butter. Scroll up a little bit more. Now we have the dairy and the canned fish, and I don't know what those other things on the bottom are. And then the oils, and then the whole milk, the avocado. And then as you scroll up more, we get into the but look what fruits come first. Berries, leafy greens, and then we get the other stuff. Isn't that cool? That was not done. That was not done by accident.
This
100%.
is in realfood.gov.
This is realfood.gov. This is the website. So when you scroll, it's
I know,
a really cool
I know.
website.
I have put the link earlier.
Yeah, as you scroll down, it goes through this whole thing, which is really cool.
Yeah, I'm there.
As you scroll. And then you scroll all the way down, you see the old pyramid, and then as you go down, you'll see the new, it'll turn white, and then you'll see the new pyramid. And if you scroll very slow with your mouse, you'll see everything pop in in a specific order. Isn't that cool?
It's very
I love
cool.
it.
I thought it was pretty cool. I think there is
A subliminal message there.
Yeah, there's definitely messages. You have to read into everything, because I know personally that when I do stuff like that, I do things intentionally. So it's definitely intentional. Yeah.
Well, it was kind of ironic that I did my talk yesterday, and then that came out yesterday, and
Yeah.
it was kind of cool. And a lot of people sent me messages commenting about it, and it's so important. Hi, sweetie, how you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, someone else just woke up.
Buenos dias, Brianna.
She can't hear you. I've got the headset on.
Jesse here.
Oh, she can hear you. Oh, somebody else came. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna
nice.
have full stage today.
Yeah. I mean, this is good.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's Rick. All right, guys, I'm going to log off. I have to feed the cats. They're going to kill me. I wanted to show you the website. All right, bye, guys.
Oh, we
Thank
love
you,
it.
Louis.
God bless you.
Bye.
Right.
Oh, here's Rick. He also just woke up. Look at his hair.
Rick, I am sorry. I'm sorry to say they did not include your food groups in the pyramid.
Well, you know, the heart attack diet is very unique.
Well, I think we need to create our own pyramid.
Well, my
Wow.
pyramid would be just animals standing on top of each other.
I love that.
At least there'd be an iguana at the top.
I'm sure they were a food staple for many, even not that long ago in the Americas, down in the Floridian area.
Well, growing up in Puerto Rico, we didn't have really a lot. No iguanas. There was no iguanas, and I don't eat them. But growing up, when I left Puerto Rico, which was 41 years ago, it seems that a lot of people were putting them out into the wild, and now there is too many of them. And that's initially the government didn't allow you to hunt and kill them. Now they encourage it, and of course, it's now in restaurants and in everything. So when you go to vacation to Puerto Rico, Rick, you don't have to eat rice and beans. You can.
You know, I will never understand how anybody could eat beans and not throw up. I hate them so much. That's why when I came up with my diet, I told everyone I don't eat seeds because every seed is disgusting. And I don't know how they made that the base of the pyramid. It's like you were feeding chickens and ducks. It's disgraceful. Hey, Milton. Come here, Milton.
Hey, Milton.
So we have questions for Rick.
Milton.
How is Milton? Is the question. How is Milton doing? Oh, thank you, Rick.
Milton has had his little mean bits removed, and he's being real nice.
No pain, huh?
No, he's super active. You know, he didn't give me any trouble when I transported him. He was nice at the vet's office. He did not attack them. And when he came home, as soon as I opened the door, he comes out. He's rubbing against me. I thought he was going to hate me. I thought he was going to say, that Rick, I'm going to tear him up. Nope. He's been after me all the time that he's been home. And he's been eating like a monster. He's eating me out of house and home.
Oh, wow.
Love it. I'm a big box store like Walmart without being getting all that stuff, right? Advisory panel. Do you know any carnivore docs who are? Lynn just read Ben Bickman was there. Nice. I don't know. I mean, certainly Kennedy is pro carnivore. I don't know where Marty McCary and
I think Eric
Mehmet
Berg is on
Oz
the
is.
panel. Eric Berg.
Does
And
this
Ty
mean that
Schultz.
we're finally going to start encourage ranching and raising cattle?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, we're still, let's continue to lead that cheer. 85 hours fasting. Let's do 54. Nice, Lewis. Cool. Yeah. More fasting. I still got to decide if next week's the week. It probably is. And I'll break
We
it
will
on the
let
17th.
everyone know.
12th through the 17th. I'll break it either the 16th or the 17th.
12th through
Milton.
17th. Okay.
Nothing. 12, yep. 5 days. 5 and 7. We'll see.
Rock and Co. Jamie, what are the tests to get tested for histamine intolerance?
I don't know that there's a particular test, but I'm gonna send you a document I'm working on histamine tolerance.
I mean, histamines
Send you
are
a picture.
natural in our body. They're critical for survival. you know, whatever you're eating that's creating inflammation, it's histamine reaction essentially, and or immunologic inflammatory reaction. So, I mean, I think the best thing to do is if what you're doing isn't working, change it up. And rare to raw. I made a carnivore meal for my neighbor yesterday. They are carnivore curious. And from our conversation, he said, "You're blowing our minds." They asked, "How can this be true?" This is good. People have this whole just conversations, right, Rick? And get out there and share the iguana story. And you know,
My problem is if people see me, they get scared away. So I may not be the best example.
we're inspired. But I mean, what plant would you just eat walking down the street that's growing in people's yards?
Depends
I
on how
wouldn't
quickly you
know.
want to die.
I wouldn't know what to grab. I discovered some berries this summer in the front of my house, and I took a picture. I found out they were edible actually, but I wouldn't just grab something and put it in my mouth because I don't know if it's gonna kill me.
Well, not only that, you could never get enough to survive on.
Of course.
Yeah, it's all great stories. And again, there are healthy people who eat only plants. Are there healthy people that eat only plants and no supplements?
No, I don't know if there are any that eat only plants and no supplements.
Because they need B12 at least.
B12 would be the biggest argument against that. In the European Union, there is one of the countries that in their guidelines, it's basically something related to the B12 because there is absolutely no B12 for a vegan unless you supplement.
Dr. Nelson, what disease does low cholesterol cause?
Low cholesterol cause.
Is it associated with any medical conditions like depression, Alzheimer's, dementia, low testosterone, estrogen?
Dementia, and
Infertility?
also associated with increased risk of cancer.
And so,
Plus,
and,
I mean, your body needs cholesterol for almost every cell in the body. Your body needs cholesterol for all your sex hormones. Vitamin D is made out of cholesterol. I mean, we can go down the list, of course, and I think we're preaching to the choir, but our brain, almost half the brain is fat, and half of that is cholesterol specifically.
a human with zero fat on their body, where can I find them?
In the grave.
Dead.
Dead.
6 feet under.
Our experiment of low-fat diets and constantly exercising and constantly dieting to be skinny, we've succeeded, haven't we?
Yes.
We're making trillions of dollars on this one.
Dr. Kiltz, infertility, do you see people with low cholesterol having a hard time conceiving?
Well, I don't measure cholesterols, but a low animal fat diet is a ticket to infertility for a lot of people, unfortunately. And again, it's are statins recommended for fertility?
No. My question to people regarding plants: if you were dropped in a forest, could you eat any animal you could kill with no special knowledge? Tell me which plants could you eat?
Well, and again, like, what animal is going to say, "Yeah, come on and kill me and eat me"? The plants actually do. They say, come on, kill me and eat me.
Mm-hmm.
And now who's the predator and who's the prey? Heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine. We're highly addicted to those substances.
Not all of us.
Sally Mart, doesn't the body create a certain amount of cholesterol?
Well, that's a good question. So if you have no fat on your body and you don't eat, will your body make fat? You'll die. And so part of the question is much of our source of cholesterol actually from our adipose tissue that we've either made in our liver from the food we eat, or we've eaten the fat, which is stored and then utilized for the building blocks of our babies and bodies. I think that, yeah, we absolutely make it, but we're, exactly is it made because you have adipose tissue, which are the building blocks? Again, if you have none, doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know anyone that's allergic to raw ribeye steak, Rick?
Not that I know. I'm not allergic to it.
And Rick, tell me about your exercise routine.
Exercise routine. You know how I feel about exercise. I hate it.
And what animal says, let's go for a run to lose some weight?
None that I know of. They like to eat and sleep.
Yeah, they forage, they hunt, but they don't intentionally do anything to lose fat quickly.
Right. Well, why would you want to lose fat? That's your reserve. It doesn't make any sense.
It's your fuel tank technically. It is the only energy for your body. It's like they say when your extra sugars are converted in the liver to fat. Well, not extra, digested sugars are converted to fat, VLDL and adipose tissue, which is a critical part here.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I don't know.
And oh, I'm sorry, Alia.
It's okay. Larry, Peter, you are correct. We shop in the store in the same way. Quick in and out.
You can see how I shop. I make videos of it all the time.
So really, we should get back to our ancient instinctual nature, hunt and gather, I guess.
That sounds like the reasonable way to go. Why would you go to a store and look for something in a box? You don't know what's in there. Just go grab it from the wild. If it's an animal, like I say, grab it by the tail. Or if it's a plant, just get something local. I'm not against plants. I know people say, oh, Rick, you don't want people to eat fruit. I said, you can eat all the fruit you want as long as it's locally grown. And preferably you pick it yourself.
Yep.
Then you can eat all the fruit you want because it'll limit how much they can eat. You're not going to be able to eat all year.
The apple tree picking, is it like 9 months out of the year you could pick apples?
No, of course not.
You get
Same
about
thing with mangoes and avocados.
You get very narrow time frame. It may be weeks, maybe a month at the most.
A month at the most with mangoes.
And the question is, are they ripe? They're not all ripe at the same time.
No. But yeah. Sometimes you get so much that you can't eat them all. You have to give them away. Give them to the animals. Think about it. Animals are a great way to store your food because if you have a cow, you can feed it all the time. The fruit goes bad. You can only eat so much. Give the rest of it to your animals. And then when you need them, they're ready for you. That's the best way to preserve food.
Well, that's where milk and cheese came in, and even blood. It was we were bleeding humans for healing, but really it was the bleeding of the cows. If they fed Washington the blood from the cow instead of bloodletting him, he'd probably still be alive.
Could be. Milton.
Susie, thank you so much for your super chat.
Yeah. What do we have going on later today? Thomas, what do you got?
I'm working today, so don't really have.
Good. We should worship work.
Yes.
We should worship work. Work is the most important thing we have, because without it, you can't hunt iguanas.
No. No.
Yeah, I got to do an electrical job today. I know what you mean.
Well, the only ones we have here is in the pet store, so it wouldn't be much hunting.
Dr. Nelson, what do you have on later today? We have anything happening later today?
Oh, yes. We have an interesting talk today about PEMF, pulse electromagnetic frequencies. I've mentioned in my story several times. It's one of the things that helped me recover quicker from my stroke. So someone's going to come to talk about that.
And
Has
Dr.
many
Kiltz has a
applications.
podcast.
I'm sorry?
Dr. Kiltz has a podcast at 4:30, and then SBG tonight. I think that's tonight. Or maybe that's next week.
I'm talking to Simon Grant.
Yeah, you're talking to Simon Grant today. But are
Awesome.
you talking to SBG also? Let's see.
Anyways, at 3 this afternoon, 3 Eastern time.
Yay! And then
SPG's on the 14th.
Okay, good. Yes. And then we have the Kiltz Mighty Tribe call at 5:30 for everybody. Come on over, hang out with us again. To ask questions.
Do we have a guest specifically today?
No. Rick.
Thomas, what do you think about the new food pyramid?
I like it. Yeah, Lewis actually showed that diagram yesterday on my channel, so that was pretty cool when he was doing the slowly bringing the different foods in. But I think it's a step in the right direction for sure.
Definitely. But we need to increase real food production in this country, less commodity crops and more real food.
Right.
They should be turning a lot of that, monoculture into pasture like it used to be originally. Let's get those animals filled up and fattened up. Maybe we can raise more buffalo.
And more quality, quantity, lower pricing. Let's help feed everyone. Food should be a most affordable thing, but that's not bag boxed or canned.
If I had my way, every bit of land where people have their grass and all the other useless stuff would be replaced by food producing plants and animals. We need to get rid of this stupid zoning where you can't even raise your own chickens or ducks or anything like that.
Right.
That needs to be changed. People need to at least grow a little bit of their food if possible. I think even in some apartment buildings, they should eliminate some of that landscaping and just start putting a vegetable garden. Just something. I mean, even though we carnivores don't eat vegetables, a lot of people eat them. And like Dr. Kiltz says, if you prepare them properly, you cook, ferment, or whatever, and it doesn't bother you, why not eat them? They don't seem to be really that much benefit, but they don't seem to be that much harm either. So if they're still eating the good quality meats and eggs and stuff like that, they want to eat the plants. Is that really a bad thing?
And chicken and pork are great.
When they're raised properly.
Yeah. Well, they're raised properly when they're free to eat the nature's food that they're hunting and gathering.
That's right.
They're meant to do.
And duck also.
Quack, quack.
The ducks in my neighborhood love my pool.
Sorry, Rick.
Really?
There
You got ducks over there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they love my pool.
Muscovy duck?
Let's do it, Rick.
Yummy, yummy. Get a big fat Muscovy duck. It's like a flying steak.
Are they protected?
No, they're invasive. They have the little bumps on their head. Those are the ones you want. You can eat all you want.
I should encourage them then.
Yeah.
There are a lot of them at Crane's Roost, which is a little park in Altamont, Florida.
Really?
Put that question back on, Alia.
Where did it go?
Amy's comment.
Oh yeah, there we go. I see a new doctor today. Any recommendations on how do I describe my lifestyle?
What do you think, Dr. Kiltz?
I'm a carnivore. I'm a lioness. And this is how I eat. I don't think we need to be afraid to be who we are. Step forward and be strong. And share it. Let them know, like, whoa, what? And then, I don't care if they yell at you or what, just say, thank you, doctor, I love you. Thank you. Because we're here to teach. If you don't tell them, we don't be honest of who and what we're doing, right? I think the modified Mediterranean diet is, but it's being afraid to be who you are. Don't do that. You're paying for that visit. You're paying them. Be you. It's the whole point here. Don't be afraid, or be afraid and do it anyway. What are your thoughts, Dr. Nelson?
I would tell them. It depends how they, is the first time seeing the doctor. You can let them know.
Well, yesterday's talk, they said, well, this is really controversial. People aren't going to believe you. I said, I don't care. I'm here to tell a story, controversial or not. Well, we're not here to fit in. Rick, are you here to fit in life, Thomas?
Is that
I haven't fit in life since I was born, so why now?
That's why there's only one Rick.
I'm like a circle that's trying to fit into a triangle, so it's not going to work.
Well, I eat according to the new food pyramid left upper corner.
And more and more doctors are opening up to the carnivore lifestyle. They're doing it themselves. Many of them will do it silently.
Right.
But it's the more we begin to do this, the better. No veggies. Vegetables make us vegetables.
Veggies taste
That's
nasty.
good. What about all the farts from all the cows?
Not an issue.
I worry about that all the time, but that's just.
I worry about my neighbors farting.
That's all nonsense, because
I
most pastures, they have a lot of what they call methanotrophic bacteria that pull the methane back in. So if you're raising the cows out in a pasture, it's zero change. In fact, they may actually be absorbing more methane than they produce. That's what they don't tell you.
But
Look at how much methane a landfill produces.
And humans don't burp, fart, piss, poop ever. But they take a lot of drugs to suppress them. You know that, right?
Yep.
We can fix your problem.
Hide it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the giveaway. So hashtag KMT. If you already have a hat, we'll send you a shirt. Let's see.
Send them a hat.
Send them a hat.
Give it away. Share it, right?
That's right. Now, where is this? Oh,
Just do a different color.
give me a second.
Yeah,
we're
be
gonna wrap up
honest
soon.
with your life, your doctor, and everyone, right? That's what we're here to do, right?
My doctors know.
What doctor?
Well, that's for you. I still.
No doctors will take you.
Nope. Nope. I think my last doctor had a heart attack.
Perfect there, Rick. That's why. You're ducktastic.
Who's winning?
Not me.
North
North
Dakota Carnivore.
Lance.
Yay, Lance! Please email me address, and we will get that shipped to you right away.
Yeah.
Congratulations. All right. All right, Dr. Kiltz.
Any other
last
comments
word?
there? Any other comments worth commenting?
We do take jet planes to financial summits, though, and the 1 trillion annual military probably less carbon neutral than a cattle herd.
Got that right.
Yeah.
Besides, there's really no proof that carbon dioxide does anything. I mean, think about it. There's less carbon dioxide in the atmosphere than there is neon.
Well, well, if we don't have carbon dioxide,
We don't
Plants
have
there are
that.
no plants, there are no cows,
We're
there's
dead.
no food for us.
Right.
And if there are no plants, there's literally a desert all
Yep.
over.
No life.
Mm-hmm. No water, no life. And water vapor is the most greenhouse producing entity in the atmosphere. Does that mean we don't need water anymore? It's ridiculous.
That's right.
The
Thanks,
universe will go on without us, Rick.
Chris.
Yeah. That's true. But,
So
I
I've
got into
got-
an argument with some eco nut that I know. And I said, look, all you got to do is wait until we get a cold front in Florida. If we have a cloudy night, it's warmer. If there's less clouds, it's colder. It's very simple. Carbon dioxide is not an issue, but they don't get it. They think my diesel truck is destroying the world. And I'm telling them their Tesla is causing more damage than my truck.
Where do those batteries all go?
That's it.
Yeah.
And where does the energy come to charge that car? And the amount of fuel that I burn in a year is nothing. I don't think I burn 100 gallons of fuel, and I make most of it myself.
Happy birthday, Lance. Nice.
All righty. 3
Right
Bye,
on.
p.m.
everybody. 3 p.m.
3 p.m. and then 5:30 Zoom call in the community.
Yes.
All right, all.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
You guys.
Bye.